What is up, you guys? My name is Jacob Darkblade. It's that time of the year again, WrestleMania. This time, WrestleMania 33 in Florida, the ultimate thrill ride. What's up, Edward? What's up, Dakota? We're live.
Go fuck yourself.
Really?
Yeah.
Pretty alright pay-per-view setup. Not some of the best matches we've seen in recent years. Probably nothing to ever top the Daniel Bryan, Randy Orton, and Batista match, but hey, we can only get what we asked for. So, you guys have anything to say about the pay-per-view itself before we dive into the predictions?
This pay-per-view, I just know it's going to be terrible. I'm hoping it's not, because I think last year's WrestleMania 32, is one of the worst fucking shows I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yes.
It was worth my wait. I hated that show way too much, and from what it's looking right now, there was no build-up onto this Raw. Sure, the matches can be good, but can you tell a damn story? Can you tell a damn story with what you have now? Honestly, they messed up by putting Neville and Austin Aries in the pre-show. They really messed up there. Okay, it was not worth the wait.
Yeah, well, let's get right into the
At least the SmackDown match was. At least the SmackDown women just moved into the actual show now.
Yeah, they said that around during the pre-show of not pre-show, but the red carpet for Hall of Fame. But let's go ahead and get right into this. We have our two pre-show matches. God, this is going to be a long pay-per-view. Starting at 5 o'clock? And we're having two pre-show matches. Gosh. But we're going to start with the one that Edward most recently brought up. The Cruiserweight Championship match. Neville as the current champion versus Austin Aries. We'll start with you, Dakota. Who do you got winning and why?
I would say Austin Aries, because he's been kind of backfiring on Neville. He's kind of sick of hearing Neville's crap, the king of the cruiserweights. Do we think that's true? No, we actually don't think that's true. But what Austin is trying to make is he wants to be the king of the cruiserweights, and he wants to prove Neville wrong. So I will have to go with Austin Aries to win the Cruiserweight Championship.
Why you, Edward?
I'm going with Neville. Because I just don't think they're going to pull the plug. I don't think they're going to let Austin Aries win in his first WrestleMania. This is Neville's first WrestleMania as well. But the problem is they're building up this King of the Cruiserweight character way too much, and it's been perfect so far. The only problem we have with it is just there's barely any time for them on Raw. Anyways, about that, since they're in the pre-show, they better have a 30-minute match. They better have a 30-minute match. These guys gonna work their ass off. If you're gonna put them in a pre-show, at least give them 30 minutes. If just give them 10 minutes, I'm gonna. Oh boy, I'm gonna rip this show apart already. Which hasn't even happened, and I'm gonna rip it worse than WrestleMania 32.
Yeah, I have Neville winning the match because similar reasons. They're build Neville up so well, and I just don't think it's time for him to drop the title to Austin Aries.
Yeah,
I think Neville's gonna have some spectacular moves. He's a heck of a superstar on the division, but there's just not really that many people he's facing. He's facing the same people over and over again. Jack Gallagher, Mustafa Ali, and all them just multiple times. And honestly, I think this will be a pretty decent match, but I do not see Austin Aries winning, especially in his debut WrestleMania match.
Listen, I'm gonna talk about this may be predictions, but we gotta talk about this one special thing. The cruiserweights is a failed experiment. They should have not brought if you wanted to bring the division, you shouldn't have made it separate. The cruiserweights should be wrestling the other people as well. Right. But the Cruiserweight Championship should only be those for the Cruiserweights.
Well, you also
make the mistake giving the title to fucking Matt Hardy, because Matt Hardy is nowhere near Cruiserweight. The guy's 6'1", for God's sake, and they gave him the Cruiserweight title. Who else was a big guy that they gave him a Cruiserweight title to? Who else? That's what, so basically, I think yeah, it's good that they have it separate for that, but like only for the title, not for the entire guys, because you don't have many guys there to face. You put them up in 6-man tag matches.
But Edward, you also have to remember.
It's fucking stupid.
Sorry to cut you off, but like you gotta remember how they're using NXT's using the cruiserweights pretty well. The real good match between Nakamura and TJ Perkins. They're using them pretty decent.
Exactly.
They're using it the way it should have been in NXT. Where they're utilizing their superstars a lot better than what Raw and SmackDown are. Because if you see like Raw, like for the women's division, it's the same 4 women. There's nothing special about that division.
Raw has no women. Raw has no women.
But then like
I mean,
yeah, and then SmackDown, they're utilizing their superstars a lot more. They're using pretty much everyone in the women's division is having some part of that division, unlike Raw.
SmackDown is a 2-hour show.
Yeah,
a 2-hour show, and they use more women.
They have more action
than Raw and the Cruiserweights combined.
They have more action in a 2-hour show than in a 3-hour show. I don't know what logic that makes, but like I'm kind of going off topic of Wrestlemania. But I don't like what they let Raw extend even longer. It's a 3-hour show and there's like 430-minute promos. But then Shane can't even say 2 sentences and they cut him off. Like AJ doesn't have an opponent. Well, he does now. Blink, it's out. But
honestly, WWE messed up here because they clearly didn't want AJ versus Shane. They had to pull a plug here because of the Shawn Michaels. They really did think that Shawn Michaels was going to be in the match.
Well, let's get back to that. Let's get to that whenever we get to that match. All right, Edward?
Yeah, I can't really blame it. All right.
Next match, we have the pre-show match being the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. Pretty much, I'm okay with this match being in the pre-show. It's not really. I don't really care for it as much.
I don't care about the fucking thing.
Yeah, it's all right that being in the pre-show, but we're gonna start back. I'm gonna actually end up starting because I started last. I have Braun Strowman winning because
I also have Braun Strowman winning.
Yeah, they've built Braun Strowman up as this monster, and for him, if he gets like eliminated by a lot of people, it makes sense. If he's like in the final 2 and he gets eliminated, it's stupid. And like Braun Strowman really needs this. He can be a heck of a champion if like what they have, the United States champion. He can be a good champion. But they just need.
Listen, I love Braun Strowman because I can't believe I actually like a big guy. Like Braun Strowman has impressed me.
All right, Vince McMahon, we know you like big sweaty men.
I always go for like the lightweight to where, but like I like Braun Strowman, the giant. But
he's so athletic.
I would be okay with Braun Strowman losing this match if it's Sami Zayn and him and the final 2, and Sami Zayn just pulls like the ultimate victory just by eliminating Strowman. I would love to see that because Sami Zayn is like probably the best wrestler in that battle royal. Yeah. So
But so who do you have winning, Edward? Sami Zayn.
Yeah, I have Strowman. Strowman. But
and what about you, Dakota?
Honestly, like the only way. Yeah.
And you, Dakota?
I would have to go with Braun Strowman as well. But if they decide to eliminate him before the final 2, I'm just gonna say this is gonna be every man for himself because I have no other option. Because Braun Strowman, he has dominated almost probably everyone in the WWE business except for so far Roman Reigns because he beat him at what was it, Fastlane?
God, that was ugly.
It was a stupid decision that the WWE writers and Vince had made. No offense to Vince.
Honestly, if you didn't want Roman to lose clean as Strowman, all you had to do was a simple gong of the Undertaker, and that's it.
Right.
The Undertaker didn't even have to just gong, and that's it. And Strowman could easily win. But no, we got Superman and shit. Jacob, you know what? After we're done with the predictions, I got a rant about what JBL said on Bring It to the Table.
Are you going to talk about the whole Roman Reigns thing?
Yeah, because
I was triggered. I watched it. I was so triggered when he said that. I'm like, boy, you don't get it. You don't understand what we don't say. We don't say we don't like him because we don't like him. There's always a reason why we don't like him. But we're gonna go on to the main show. I'm gonna read this backwards for how Wikipedia has the cards because it would destroy everybody if I did the other way around. Because the other way around, I was doing it in order. Match 3 was the main event. Someone did number 13, which was second match. But we're gonna start with Alexa Bliss as your champion versus Becky Lynch versus Natalya versus Mickie James versus Carmella versus Naomi. For the 6-pack challenge for the Women's SmackDown Championship. I don't know why they said anyone's available. But they make it a 6-pack challenge. I'm like, anyone's available still. But, Edward, since you haven't started, you get to start this time. Who do you have winning and why?
I have Naomi. I actually think they're going to pull. First of all, Naomi shouldn't have won in the Elimination Chamber. It should have been Alexa winning dirty or something. Naomi at Elimination Chamber, so the build-up would be there. It would have been a better moment if Naomi won it at WrestleMania. You know, like the moment would be so much special because that's when Naomi should have won the first time at WrestleMania. She got injured. Thankfully, she's back now. Like fuck now, she got injured for like 5 weeks. Why the hell did they remove the title from her? Doesn't make any sense. Anyways,
because she was kayfabe injured.
There's no other way. Like, give it to somebody else. I wouldn't mind Alexa Bliss winning that fucking. So now, like, rape her. But Naomi is the best. Like, there's see.
Yeah, I have.
Liking. Then there's Vince wanting to make the hometown comer not win, but that's about it.
Yeah, I have Naomi winning too for the exact same reasons. It's Naomi's hometown. She's gonna have the big fight. It's gonna be a real big fight feel for her. This is basically everyone knows that Naomi's probably one of the in my opinion, it's probably one of the best women on this division that we got.
Yes.
She was very underutilized whenever she was in the Funkadactyls and Brodus Clay and all that stuff. She's actually a heck of a competitor. And now they're actually putting her in the main event scene for the women's division.
Like the only problem I have with Naomi is her mic and her mic skills and her finisher. That's it.
Oh, the rear view. Oh, you're just triggered because of that. You're triggered because of that, and we know why you're triggered. But who do you have, Dakota?
I would still have to go in Naomi. It's like, okay, WrestleMania 33, it's in her hometown. I think the crowd is going to love her so much, they're going to keep chanting her name maybe about the whole half of the match to try and get her hype enough to try and win the title back for a second time like Alexa Bliss did. Because she didn't lose the title on her own. She lost it because she got injured. So basically, she didn't lose it. If she wins it back, there we go. She still has a championship.
Honestly, if they want a baby face that isn't Naomi to win it, they're gonna boo the fuck out of that baby face.
Right.
Yeah, let's get fucking Kelly head. But now we're gonna go to the triple threat ladder match for the Raw Tag Team Championships. We have Luke Gallows, Karl Anderson as your current champions versus Enzo Amore and Big Cass versus Cesaro and Sheamus. Now, I need to plug my phone up. Great. We're gonna go back to you, Dakota, starting off on who do you think is gonna win? Who do you got in why?
The Hardy Boys.
Bro. Oh, that's Tuesday or that's Monday or Tuesday.
Yeah.
telling you right now, I have to. The Hardy Boys have to be in WrestleMania. I don't care. I read the interview where Jeff said, "No, we're not going to be at WrestleMania. They didn't offer us any contracts." I don't believe Jeff for anything like this. There's way too much evidence that they got offered contracts, and the teasing on Twitter with WWE's Twitter saying like, "Oh, the tables are broken and it's brilliant" or whatever. Like, you know, basically saying Matt Hardy double lines. I mean, what? When's did the Hardy Boys already go against the Young Bucks?
No, I don't think so.
Like on the rematch?
I think they might have already. I'm not sure.
Unless it's today. Because I don't know, like if the rematch happened yet, I don't remember when that rematch happened. Like, because if the only way I would see the Hardy Boys not coming in on WrestleMania is if they didn't lose the title to the Young Bucks.
Yeah, but
if it isn't the Hardy Boys, I'm going with Enzo and Cass.
It wasn't even your turn. It was Dakota's turn.
Anyway, but I said the Hardy Boys.
Nah, let Dakota answer. Let Dakota answer.
Yeah, Dakota isn't here. He's Chris Benoit. Anyways.
Wow, Edward, shut up.
You know what, Dakota? You can take the spotlight. Hold on, but I'm gonna say. It has to be the club. I want the club to win because they desperately need it. But it's gonna be Enzo and Cass. That's my prediction right there.
All right, and you, Dakota. I'm sorry about that, Edward.
But that's all right. I would have to go with Enzo and Cass as well because they have been trying to make a name for themselves for maybe too long. From NXT a few years ago to all the way till now. I think they need to win a championship and hold it for about a good 3 months and just lose it like a Money in the Bank or somewhere around there. Let just either take it, let Cesaro and Sheamus or the New Day.
New Day's not even in the match.
Hell no. The New Day win the titles again. I'm killing myself.
Yeah.
Like a fatal 4-way tag team ladder match at Money in the Bank. Unless he
you put him in a match, I just don't want him to win a title anymore. I mean, the New Day have to break up.
Yeah, they are the longest reigning tag team champions, so I think they need to take them out for a little while and just let Enzo.
That's the problem. They're getting stale, so they need to separate the New Day.
You know, let Enzo and Cass take the spotlight for a long time.
I wouldn't mind this. What if at WrestleMania the New Day don't have a match and Xavier Woods just turns on them? Oh my God, that would be epic.
That would have been awesome. While they're just like giving their host speech, like I never get a WrestleMania.
Just one of the New Day. Like I see it like Xavier Woods doing it, but
right,
like you made fun of me, fucking Paige, you cunts.
Well, I'm actually going to go against you guys. I originally had Enzo Amore and Cass winning, but I'm actually going to have Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson retaining the titles.
That's who I want them to win because they should. I mean, they've done nothing. They've been booked so weak, and if they lose the titles, it's like, well, go back to Japan, guys, because nope, they're not going to treat you right here.
I think that Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows, they are honestly well suited for the titles. I don't think Enzo or Cass are ready for the titles, and Cesaro and Sheamus, they can, like, I don't think this is their time. Like, maybe like Extreme Rules or Bad Blood or whatever the next pay-per-view is for Raw. But, like, I think right now it's Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson's time to make their WrestleMania moment.
And I just see Sheamus and Cesaro are gonna separate anyways after WrestleMania. But the club, like, it's not that Enzo and Cass aren't ready for the tag titles. It's just that it's long overdue. That's the problem.
But now we're gonna go to probably one of the most disappointing, my opinion, disappointing matches, stipulations in the whole pay-per-view. Dean Ambrose, your current champion, versus Baron Corbin in a singles match for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. We are going to actually start with Dakota this time, Edward, because he got his spot taken away from him.
Well, I'm going to say that it's going to be Dean Ambrose.
Fuck you.
Hey.
But Dakota, who do you have winning and why?
Okay, I gotta
say Dean Ambrose because why? Because basically, okay, one time on SmackDown Live, Baron Corbin did a what you want?
Crushed him with the freaking forklift.
He committed a murder.
He didn't murder him. It was attempted murder.
Like, I'm sure Dean Ambrose was really, really pissed about that. That's why I think he wanted to call out for a Intercontinental Championship match with Baron Corbin. So I think Orlando can hype Dean Ambrose a bit enough to just try and hit him with all he can. But what WWE should have done was make it a why? Because basically Baron Corbin just got him with a forklift, and I kind of find it stupid. But did he have to go that far? No, he shouldn't have. But make it a no holds barred Intercontinental Championship.
Yeah,
who's really,
yeah, that would have made more sense. I don't really care for this being a regular singles match. It should have been like some Extreme Rules or any of that.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people were disappointed. A lot of people were disappointed.
Yeah.
No, that's Shane's segment. But
like make one of the matches like a street fight and just fight on a roller coaster.
Damn. But
just go on that one roller coaster ride in Orlando. Like what was that ride that the New Day had rode on earlier?
Oh, with Lana.
You know what they're gonna do? They're gonna get a car, and you know how in Extreme Rules, Luke Harper and Dean Ambrose went in a car and like the show. Yeah. That's what they're gonna do with Dean Ambrose and Corbin. But instead, they're gonna go to Universal Studios and they're gonna ride Harry Potter. Yeah. And they're gonna fight as Harry Potter's like me. Fight it out there like, oh, I'm the champion, motherfucker. You can't beat me. I know more Harry Potter than you. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Well, I have Baron Corbin winning because he is he's well overdue for a title run in both NXT and the WWE. I think it's now his time to shine.
But then he just, I hate to cut you off, but then he just won the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle at his debut at WrestleMania 32 last year. I think that would have been enough.
No, I don't think it's enough for him. I think he's been. Edward, stop eating chips!
It's cameo cookies, motherfucker. It's not chips. Well, stop eating cookies.
Boy, you the one trying to be a wrestler, boy, and you eating cookies?
What you mean? Put them guns back up. Because then look on my camera. Proteina. You're fake. Okay, let's continue.
But
my dick looks smaller on camera anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Bro, okay, let's chill the crowd.
Chill, bro. Chill the fangirls. I mean, come on now.
But I think Baron Corbin won the Andre the Giant battle. Forget it. But Baron Corbin's been has proven that he can work well in these situations, and I think he's honestly gonna get one up on. Well, he's been one up on Dean Ambrose for the past few weeks, but I just think it'll keep on happening. Baron Corbin's gonna win. Not saying it's going to be a clean win. I'm not saying exactly he's going to take the title, but he's going to win in some way, shape, or form. And if he takes the title, that's a plus. Now, Edward, you said that you had Dean Ambrose winning. Why do you have that? Can you please shut up, Edward?
I honestly don't think that they're going to give it to Corbin. Dean Ambrose, I think Dean Ambrose needs this WrestleMania win because of what happened with him and Brock last year was just terrible. I honestly think they can have a really good match. I mean, if both men work together well, they could have a good match and it could lead up. So I just see as the babyface winning this one.
All right, now we have probably one of the best I'm not know what the word to say, but probably one of the best setup matches on this card. John Cena and Nikki Bella versus Miz and Maurice. Now, I'm gonna throw in my opinion on that in here, but I really think this is probably gonna be one of the better segments on WrestleMania, knowing that it's pretty much gonna happen where John Cena is gonna propose to Nikki. Dakota, don't ever do that again. I know you guys can't see anything, but I can see him on Skype. This kid's just embarrassing himself. Like,
and that's what you get for talking shit about my muscles, bitch. Middle fingers in the air. Hard work. This shirt's tight. This is Seth Rollins, bro. Okay, let's continue. I'm sorry.
But honestly, I have Miz and Maurice winning because yeah, it's pretty much a must win because Miz, I think they should really, this is my opinion, kind of like make it a thing like how they did Lesnar and Goldberg, but not how they did it like Lesnar and Goldberg. Miz has the one up on John Cena, since as we know, Miz in WrestleMania has pinned John Cena. But wasn't that like with help with The Rock or something? Yeah. But Miz is still
at WrestleMania 27.
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
What happened was that Miz retained from a double count out, and then the match got restarted, and then The Rock fucking like did his basically The Rock got a dildo out and slapped John Cena with it. That's it.
God, Edward, you messed up. But
I'm not messed up. The Rock is. I mean, he's the one that did it. But
basically what Ed is trying to say is he basically just gave like a rock bottom to John Cena and just costed him the match.
Yeah. But I think after this, John Cena is going to propose to Nikki Bella. So yeah, Miz and Maurice won. And like they can like have their little moment of glory, but then John Cena and Nikki Bella are just gonna they're gonna get married and it's basically gonna put it back on them. But
yeah, they could definitely do that.
Yeah. Dakota, who do you have winning and why?
To be honest, okay. There's like two ways that one of them can win this match. Okay. Nikki Bella is finally coming out with some new shoes. She got the booty shorts, which was once banned. So I'm sure the crowd's gonna like hype her up.
What?
Okay.
No. We're giving who's gonna win.
Wait a minute. Okay. They're gonna be like, hey, we want some Bella or hey,
no.
Nikki.
Hold up.
You're an asshole. I hope you know. I fucking hate you, Jacob. More than life in itself right now. You're such an asshole.
Hey, you're gonna tell.
No. What's gonna happen if I go get attacked?
It's gonna say April Fools.
I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. How about that? How about a real good ass?
Beat the absolute fuck out of him.
You know what? You have to go to bed sometime tonight.
No, I don't.
You're a fucking asshole.
Alright, for those that I know you guys don't know, I set a little trap out for my mom because today's April Fools, where we have one of the spray nozzles and I taped the nozzle, the trigger to the nozzle. I've been waiting for her for probably about 6 hours. No, not even 6 hours.
You know what? You're gonna fucking starve today.
No, I'm not. I can cook. I knew it was gonna happen. I was really worried because it was gonna happen to Bob, and I'd have to like go move out.
No, you'll just be lucky if you got internet privileges later tonight. How about that shit?
Honestly, you have to say that was good though.
You have to say me taking your internet privileges would be really.
I'm gonna have to tell Ball that happened. I was
you ain't gonna
record.
call him because I'm gonna have your phone. How about that shit?
Catch me outside. How about that? I was about to do that.
But
like, hey Jacob, you should catch me outside. How about that? Fucker.
dang. But Edward, who do you have winning and why?
You can't just circulate back around to that. Oh, I never thought
Listen, I want Miz and Maurice to win. I think they're gonna be Nikki and Cena.
Yeah.
I think Nikki and Cena as well.
Nikki and Cena, they don't need it because it's gonna be out and Miz is gonna stay. So what the fuck?
Basically.
Now we have Chris Jericho as your current champion versus Kevin Owens for the United States Championship. Oh, you threw out the tape. Come on. I feel like while you were gone with another check on. But I have Kevin Owens winning because as we all know, Chris Jericho's going back on tour with Fozzy. Hopefully they're out louder than life. That would be awesome.
Ozzy? I don't know.
Fozzy, not Ozzy. I'm not talking about Ozzy Osbourne. I'm talking about Fozzy.
Oh. Why would they be at louder than life?
Because they're a metal band.
Oh. I don't think so.
It could happen.
No.
Miracles do happen. I could be Chris Jericho at a music festival. But Kevin Owens is gonna win. Mainly because Chris Jericho is going back on tour. Who knows when he'll be coming back? And what will this? But yeah, Dakota, who do you have winning and why?
Basically, I would have to go with both because Chris Jericho costed Kevin Owens. Then Kevin Owens, interrupted Chris Jericho during the. Well, actually, he kind of backfired at the Friendship Festival.
Yeah, Festival of Friendship.
The Friendship Festival in Las Vegas.
Festival of Friendship.
Or was it Los Angeles? Or was it Los Angeles?
It was in Las Vegas.
Okay. But basically, both of them were trying to make a name for themselves. But if it wasn't a championship match, I would have to go with Chris Jericho. But since it is a championship match, I'd have to go with Kevin Owens. Like, okay, Chris Jericho has holding it for long enough.
He hasn't even defended it since he won it. He's defended against Roman.
He's already made a name for himself by beating Roman Reigns at Raw in New Orleans, my hometown. I'm gonna kill him. I'm just kidding. But
hey, WrestleMania is coming to your turf next year.
Yeah. Yeah, just for those who wanted to know, I might live in Houma, but New Orleans is right close by. So basically, Chris Jericho won in my state.
Jacob, I know this is like your channel or whatever, but like Pornhub made the
Bro, no.
Pornhub, you can find the local movies.
Drop it for later, buddy.
Pornhub, you can find the movies.
For real.
Oh, that would be panicking.
All right, but now Edward, who do you have winning and why?
Okay. Obviously we have Kevin Owens. Like there's no like the only way Chris Jericho would win is if Vince let him fucking be with the belt as he is Fozzy. Like he's singing and yes, oh, look at the United States champion. Like whatever, that's the only way I'd see it. But Kevin Owens is winning.
Yeah. Now we have the Raw Women's Championship match. Bayley is your current champion versus Charlotte Flair versus Sasha Banks versus Nia Jax. Still upset because we don't have the 4 Horsewomen match that we all have been wanting for years. Because they're still messing with us. One year they have 3 of them, being Charlotte, Sasha, and Becky Lynch. Now we have Bayley, Charlotte, and Sasha Well, with Nia Jax. What's next? We're gonna have Bayley, Sasha Banks, and then Becky Lynch. They're just gonna keep on they're gonna keep on toying with us. But I have Sasha Banks winning because she's more likely going to turn heel. It's been pretty much kind of obvious with how Sasha's been acting with Bayley and like the promos with Charlotte. And then I just don't see Nia Jax because she just waltzed her way into this. There's really no build for her to win.
Right.
Like Bayley, her only reason to win would be like basically she comes in here. She came in here with a big fire, with
Wow.
I'm trying to think of how I'm gonna say it, but just to show that she was one of the that she's a real good wrestler. I cannot word this for anything. But Charlotte is to basically show that her match at Fastlane was a fluke. And then Sasha Banks is that she just needs to be she just has to go heel against Bayley. And like take the title as the last time she was prior to her being injured. So that's why I have Sasha winning. This will probably lead to more matches between Bayley and Sasha Banks within pay-per-views to come, probably ending in like bad blood or something. But now, Dakota, who do you have winning and why?
I would say, okay, Bayley, she had defeated Charlotte Flair and Flair. Dakota, before you say anything, I'm going to go with Sasha Banks.
Edward, I hate you. Just kidding. But
I'm going to kill you. Can I please continue?
Yes, you can.
Yeah, she's going to win with a
Shut up!
Dakota, go ahead. Okay. Defeated Charlotte at Fastlane, which was a fluke. Charlotte has been the queen of pay-per-views for many, many, many times.
Well, she isn't anymore.
Well, maybe not really. But that was only one pay-per-view loss. And to be honest, if Charlotte loses more than 3 pay-per-views, I think she's not the queen anymore. But she is undefeated at WrestleMania so far.
She's been in one match.
Okay, but hold on a second. This is a fatal Undertaker.
No, nah. But who's
She's the Blondertaker.
No, I think isn't it Molly Holly who is who's basically the Undertaker in WrestleMania. Well, the female Undertaker.
You thought.
But now Edward's opinion doesn't matter because he already yelled it out.
Yeah, I didn't even finish anyway.
Oh, my bad. Dakota, you finished.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, anyways, but Sasha Banks is gonna win it with this epic heel turn and everything. And it's gonna be the most amazing thing ever. Years now. I mean, Sasha Banks sucks now because she's a terrible babyface. I mean, shit, Sasha Banks, shut the fuck up, you balding bitch.
Wow. She might be bald if she keeps on dyeing her hair a million more shades of purple.
Okay, Charlotte is undefeated at WrestleMania, so I will have to go with Charlotte for this one.
All right.
Even though we have Nia Jax in the match, I still think Charlotte Flair. Okay, Bayley and Sasha's gonna team up on Nia. They're gonna get distracted, and Charlotte's gonna try and go for the pinfall or submission or whatever. And basically, she's gonna pin one of them besides Nia Jax. Because Nia Jax, okay, she's almost impossible to defeat.
Well, Bayley's defeated her.
With Nia, Charlotte Flair.
It's not impossible if Charlotte. If Bayley's defeated her in one singles action in NXT.
Yeah, but okay, if one of them tips Nia Jax or knocks Nia Jax straight up out of the ring and she's down on the ground, it's gonna be Bayley, Charlotte, and Sasha, and then somebody's gonna turn heel. Okay, Bayley hits Sasha,
Then she's gonna get distracted, and Charlotte's gonna go for a submission hold. Bailey's gonna tap, and Charlotte's gonna become women's championship
So
at WrestleMania.
she's gonna become the title.
And
All
you
right.
know I'm tired. I mean, she's gonna win.
God, you're a dick, Jacob. You're a fucking dick.
Who, me?
No, me. No,
my son.
she said that to me because I said, "Oh, so she's gonna become the championship." Because Dakota mistakenly said that Charlotte was gonna win and become the championship.
Just because I can't stand my son, he's not my favorite.
I know because I pranked her.
Listen,
Nah.
Dakota, Jacob Smothers doesn't want your dick, all right? That's
Beat
about it.
Edward.
Oh, now that's a little TMI. TMI.
What? It's true, right?
Oh, very true. I had
Is it
discussed
true? But is
it
it
with
true?
them.
Edward, you're gonna have to kind of chill out. I said not to be a PG.
Oh my
I didn't
God.
say go too far. This isn't
I
your
don't know how
stream.
you go too far when they're already telling you about porno.
But
Oh my God.
Edward, this isn't your stream. This isn't the Too Sweet podcast.
Wow.
But now we're gonna go to Shane McMahon versus AJ Styles. I think everybody pretty much knows who's gonna win this. So I'm just gonna
Shane McMahon. He's the right.
Go for it.
except my mother. I'm gonna count down to 3. After I say 1, everyone say who's gonna win. 1, 2, 3. AJ Styles.
Shane McMahon.
Shane won. Edward, why do you have Shane winning?
Dakota, give me 2 reasons why I shouldn't kick you with like Jacob Smothers dildo right now.
No, Edward.
Okay. Okay. AJ Styles decided to made him bled horribly.
Bleed.
And then Shane decided to become babyface for a little while and just say AJ Styles doesn't have a match. Well, he does now. They did the contract signing. Shane put AJ Styles through a table, which kind of backfired all the way to when Shane put an Undertaker through a table last year at Raw, which I think was the last Raw before WrestleMania. And then here we have the last SmackDown before WrestleMania 33. Just kind of backfired year after year. So I do kind of think Shane's going to do something a little bit more stupid than what he did last year.
He's gonna jump off the roller coaster.
WrestleMania. Like, besides jumping off Hell in a Cell.
He's gonna jump off the roller coaster. Nah. Look at the Look at the arena. Above the ring, there's like this little. I'm gonna call it a tarp, but it's basically another ring. It's basically an enlarging scale of the ring. He's gonna jump off that ring, and he's gonna land in the other ring.
Yes, that's why they have that ring up there.
Yes, it's gonna be they're just gonna have the match on there. They're gonna put him on some. And they're gonna lift him up, put him in that ring, and that's where they're gonna have the match.
Wait, in the arena, they actually have a second ring at the top.
Yeah, it's.
According to the preview of the sneak peek.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, they do actually have a second ring at the top.
It's not.
They
It's
do-
not a
they
regular
place
ring.
some-
It's not a regular
they
ring.
have a match on top of there. So
Regular
I want
wing.
somebody to
Ring.
die. I don't want somebody to die. I don't want somebody to Owen Hart this.
I was about to do something. That would be a lot more funny.
Dude, I would have a match. Dude, like, if I see a ring on the top of something, I would have a match there. I don't care if that's not my last match because I die.
You don't think that's where the little wrestlers are gonna be?
On the bigger ring,
On the ring above the ring?
that ring's probably like the size of my school. No, not my school. Probably about the size of 4 of these houses.
We live in a tiny house.
The regular scale rings is a bit bigger than my. I think it's a bit smaller than my ring.
Alright, I don't need to hear it.
All right.
I don't care, y'all.
But I have AJ Styles. Everyone says AJ Styles is going to win because Shane AJ really deserves a win. He really shouldn't have been in this match. He should have really been facing Shawn Michaels.
Good moment, but while I go use a restroom real fast, talk about another match, and I'll just get my answer by the time I get back.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and talk about which one should I do? Oh, we're gonna do Undertaker versus Roman Reigns. Oh.
Be right back, fam.
All right, so I'm gonna quickly talk about this match. None of us wanted it to happen, except if you're like a Roman Reigns fan. If so, why? But originally this should have been Undertaker versus John Cena. Vince said, no, we're not having Cena. Even though he loves Cena, we're not gonna have him face the Undertaker. We don't want to make the Undertaker look weak. No, we're just gonna put him against Roman Reigns. So we all pretty much know that Roman Reigns is going to end up winning this match, except the people who are like, oh, Undertaker can only lose once. Roman Reigns is probably going to end up winning because Vince is probably making, Roman Reigns is basically the next John Cena of the company. God knows why. Honestly, the reason why they made him, he's pretty much going to be
the guy nobody can touch him.
Yeah, and the reason why he became pretty much this guy that, the next John Cena, is because everyone liked him whenever he debuted with the Shield.
Listen, let me say this.
And also, he's Samoan.
Roman Reigns is a terrible wrestler. I honestly don't have a problem with him with his in-ring abilities.
He cannot sell a table, going through a table for anything.
It's the booking. That's basically it. If I would be a Roman Reigns fan. I would be a Roman Reigns fan if he wasn't Superman.
Yeah, he pretty much is Superman.
That's the only way. I could be a Roman, because Roman Reigns isn't a bad wrestler. He really isn't. He's not a bad wrestler. He's good in that ring.
He's not that bad. He's not that bad. By the way, I'll come back.
Yep, I think we can tell you. But not people watching the stream, even though nobody's watching it. Still a video, neither of us. But Edward, so you had Undertaker winning, if I'm correct.
I have Roman Reigns winning.
I know, I was just playing with you. Who do you have winning the Undertaker Roman Reigns match, Dakota, and why?
Okay, you better give me some cookies and milk for this one, because I will definitely fall asleep for that. It's pretty possible that the Undertaker is gonna beat the Botch, because if Roman Reigns wants to retire the Undertaker, but the fans doesn't want him to do that yet. So the scriptwriters and Vince McMahon are going to attempt to keep Undertaker's little showdown alive and just let somebody else that hasn't been a Botch yet take him down, take his legacy down, take him away from WrestleMania pay-per-views, and let him just start back on Raw or SmackDown again.
Remember,
you know what's so sad? Like, everybody could have been so excited for Roman Reigns versus The Undertaker, because this actually had potential with the proper build-up, and if Roman Reigns was an actual heel, and he wasn't Superman. Right?
Yeah, that's why
everybody would be excited for this match, because I guarantee you, people would not hate Roman Reigns
if he was a heel.
And use those boos that he gets now. It would be better if he was a heel and getting those boos.
Yeah, because the boos are so bad that they're actually having to turn down the sound from the audience.
Yeah, they got to Kevin Dunn the shit out of it.
Yeah.
How do y'all know that? Are you all there?
No, we know. Well, many people talk about it. We watch other people who actually go to the shows. They know all this stuff from the inside, from like with like Dave Meltzer and all of
So
them.
like real fans.
Yeah, we're hardcore wrestling fans.
No, you're not.
I am. Dakota isn't. Edward
I know
is.
you are. You have a whole chest full of toys that say.
Nah, just toys don't make me a hardcore wrestling fan. Actually knowing about the business itself. Like for instance,
anybody that spends a boatload of money on WCW old ass trading cards is a hardcore wrestling fan. I'll give you that.
I didn't even spend $100. I only spent like 10.
So there's WCW trading cards.
Yeah.
Wait, Jacob, ask your mother if me giving my body to a wrestling ring makes me a hardcore fan.
Does Edward's trying to be a wrestler? Does that make him a hardcore wrestling fan?
He can be a passionate fan.
Hey, Edward, you can be a passionate.
I know more about Jacob. I'm more passionate. Listen, I love wrestling more than my goddamn penis. All right.
Edward, what?
He's overcompensating.
Yeah. Oh!
Listen, I'm taking a bump. It hurts, okay?
The truth does hurt.
All right. We're going to Seth Rollins versus Triple H.
Well, at least my nose isn't getting bigger.
That's why are you talking about Triple H? Why you gotta be mean to Triple H? What did Triple H ever do to you? We know Triple H is basically the wrestling version of Pinocchio. His nose is so long. You could put a carrot up to his nose, and it's like the same length. But Seth Rollins. What?
Is that because he's a liar?
We just call him because Triple H is like huge nose.
Oh, okay. I'm done.
Like his weight, most of his weight's is his nose.
I got you. Barbecue's ready.
All right. But now we have Seth Rollins versus Triple H in a non-sanctioned match. I think Seth Rollins is gonna win here. Him being gone, not a part of last year's WrestleMania. Will really hurt him. Or hurt Seth Rollins a lot. Triple H is usually the person to put people over, except when you're named Sting. But yeah, I think that Seth Rollins is going to end up winning this match. What about you guys?
Seth Rollins is definitely winning this match. Triple H is going to put over the fuck out of Seth Rollins in that match. He's really going to put over. Seth Rollins is 100% for this match. They're going to have a hell of a match. So,
yeah.
And you, Dakota?
I gotta go with Seth Rollins because I do agree with you guys. He did miss WrestleMania. I do think he is also undefeated at WrestleMania as well. So
Seth Rollins is not undefeated. He lost to Randy Orton 2 years ago.
Oh yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. I haven't been paying attention to WrestleMania 31. But anyways, Seth Rollins. Okay, since he missed last year's WrestleMania,
yes.
I think they need to give him a shot and just, let him win this one for a change, and just let Triple H go. Let Samoa Joe go.
I don't think Triple H. I don't think if this is. Oh, I want Triple H to go. I don't think Triple H will. Triple H wants to. No, there's no line that. I'll be shocked if Triple H has this match.
Yeah, I would be too. But now we're going to go to what I will think be the semi-main event, the second to last match in the show. Oh, God. Even though it's probably going to end up being the main event for some ungodly reason. Goldberg, your current champion, versus Brock Lesnar with Paul Heyman. Singles match of the day, Universal Championship. Dakota, who do you have winning and why?
I dare you, Edward. I dare you. Basically, okay.
Edward, can you please shut the hell up? Let Dakota talk.
Stop botching into the microphone and let me talk.
You're the one botching, motherfucker. You took too long. You're thinking what to say, like, ooh, he's gonna win. And I'm here with the answer ready. And I'm giving you that. I'm gonna say Brock Lesnar is winning this match just because Goldberg basically spoiled the match like a dumbass.
Now you, Dakota.
I hate to piss you off, but I gotta go with Goldberg.
The thing is, we don't have a choice because they actually, Goldberg already fucking spoiled the match.
Basically, and despite the fact that Brock Lesnar has not defeated Goldberg yet, and only has done one F5 on Raw a few weeks ago, and that was it. It was useless. And then here comes Goldberg on the last Raw, and just decides to freaking spear him on the floor out of the ring. I expected a huge fight, but
yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with Edward on this one. I have Brock Lesnar winning. To go with the reason that Brock Lesnar has not won, and I think now that he has been proven to be he really has something to fight for right now. He's always had something to fight for, but now it's like, is it going to be 3 strikes you're out, or is he going to actually show how dominant he is? As we've seen with him versus The Undertaker, he is a pretty he has done anything less than deliver his best. But now with him and Goldberg, it has been the opposite. Brock Lesnar has given anything but his best. It's not like, but I think it's mainly because they're bringing Goldberg in because he was he was undefeated back in WCW, and then he lost to Kevin Nash because Scott Hall tased him. He stunned him with the stun gun. But now just thinking, I think they're basically trying to make him look strong because this will probably be his last time. Mason, that he didn't get, he didn't get put in the Hall of Fame this year. It should have been but I think he'll end up being in the Hall of Fame next year. Kind of like how they did with Sting. They did Sting in the Hall of Fame at last year, but he had his final match the year before. Which I think that's kind of what they're doing. They're how it looks like they're probably going to do that with a lot of WCW characters. I'm calling them characters because I wanted to. But yeah. And then, Lesnar, it's pretty much rumored that Lesnar and Roman will face off at Mania again next year. Kill myself, please and thank you. But more than likely, Roman will drop and take the title back and any of that stuff, like he usually does. But now we're going to go to the main event. My main event for this pay-per-view. Bray Wyatt, your current champion, versus Randy Orton. Singles match for the WWE Championship. Edward, I'm actually going to be nice. Who do you have winning and why?
Well, basically, it has to be Bray Wyatt. I definitely see Bray Wyatt. Randy Orton wants to put him over as well. It's the same situation with Triple H and Seth Rollins. Randy Orton, the reason he got in a feud with Bray Wyatt is because he wants to put him over. If Bray Wyatt loses again at WrestleMania, you may as well fire him. You may as well fire him. Because I don't know how he survived a loss from John Cena at Mania. I don't know how he survived. The Undertaker wasn't that bad. I don't know how he actually became champion after the burial from The Rock at WrestleMania 32, which was horrible. So,
yeah,
I really have my hopes up that it's Bray Wyatt because there's no way.
Now, Dakota, who do you have winning and why?
Randy Orton.
This kid picking for all the fans. He watching 2000s. Early 2000s, fucking Randy Orton, Triple H, head ass. But why?
Well, basically, okay. He won the Rumble, okay. He kind of came a little bit late.
Like, okay, I kind of predicted. Okay, which spot did he come in again? Was it 25?
I think.
No, wait. Dude, he was number 31, okay?
Randy Orton with 31, what?
Okay. Well, okay.
No, that was freaking Finn Balor. Finn Balor came 31.
Lies.
Kenny Omega came number 32.
Dude, just don't lie. You know, it was John Cena at 32, and we just didn't see him.
Oh. Then where's Kenny Omega, number 33?
No, Kenny Omega's in Japan. So then WWE moved to Japan.
But I'm gonna end the saying Bray Wyatt will retain because going on with Edward's reasoning that he has had probably one of the worst WrestleMania win-loss records. He's currently not won a single match.
He hasn't won a Mania.
Exactly.
He hasn't won a Mania.
I think this will finally make him look dominant because I know this is the year of Wyatt. Wyatt's been such a dominant force right now. And like with him and this Sister Abigail thing now, how it is, I think he will hold the title maybe to SummerSlam. If not further. But that's going to be it, you guys. This is a very wacky predictions video. I have almost everybody's YouTube channel in the description. Alex was unfortunately not able to attend, but hopefully he'll be a part of the Too Sweet podcast that EdRageHardy will be hosting tonight hopefully be hosting tonight after NXT TakeOver. Orlando. I think it's Orlando.
I have to wake up in the morning, so there's that.
Boy, where are you going? Wrestling school? Oh no, you have school.
No,
I'm on spring break.
No, I gotta go to the gym tomorrow.
Boy, it's today leg day.
No, tomorrow's leg day.
I said it's tomorrow leg day. Yeah. So yeah. Oh, I feel bad for you.
I thought
you even gonna watch Mania? Are you even gonna watch Mania tomorrow?
Yeah, probably. I just. Again, Mania's gonna suck, so I don't really want to watch it. I prefer watching Walking Dead. So.
I'll try to possibly stream if nobody does. Alex might end up streaming. It just might be me and him. But hope for those that are watching NXT TakeOver is it Orlando if I'm correct? NXT TakeOver Orlando?
Yes.
Yeah. Hope you guys enjoy the show. I might not end up watching it. I might watch it tomorrow morning. Because what am I doing with my life? Nothing. But I've been Jacob Darkblade. Dakota's been Dakota. Edward's been EdRageHardy. We have given our predictions. How about you do one better? Hope you guys enjoyed this stream or video, how you watch it. Hope you guys leave a comment. Hope you guys like this. I can subscribe for more content. Subscribe to my buddies down. Dakota, Edward, Alex. You guys fuck Zach. And peace out.
Ding.